Please rise if you're able for the playing of the national anthem of South Africa. National anthem of Mexico.
Occasions. Laid off by Jimenez. Reyes gets a decent looking cross. It's a splendid save from Ronwen Williams. First thing he's had to do.
Well, this all starts with Jimenez heading the ball wide, a good layoff, and then he follows into the box. And this is a fantastic save from Williams to parry that wide. And here's the chance again. Watch Jimenez follow into the box. It sat up perfectly for him.
And incidentally, he and his opposite number, Hugo Bros, played against each other in the 1986 World Cup. Chitole was caught out there, and there's a lucky goal for the Mexicans. Quiñones, big goal.
South Africa do want to possess the ball. The one thing you cannot do is turn the ball over. It falls to Quiñones, and Williams is going to want that one back. Good first touch. Quiñones cuts inside on his preferred right foot. Good strike. Williams can't get his legs shut fast enough. 1-0.
The cross is easily cut out. There's the first yellow card of this World Cup, and there can't really be the yellow card.
Yeah, Mexico do a good job playing out of pressure, and Fidalgo.
I've been delighted with this Mexican start. Quiñones looking nice and sharp, fancying his chances. He's got a stack of goals. Confidence high.
Well, the first touch is excellent, but he should have slid in Fidalgo there, who was running alongside that South African back line. Can't blame him for being a little selfish there after the first goal, but...
And then Quiñones, he thought of the shot. Gallardo across the face to goal. Big interception that from Williams.
And Williams did really well, but I thought Gallardo was going to hit this first time. You see Jimenez behind the back line.
And Bokazi. The good-looking ball in, and that could have resulted...
It's a little too easy if you're the Mexican back line.
Lira to spread the play. Mudau's header, not that convincing. And here's Jimenez! Oh, another great save to deny him his first ever World Cup goal by the goalkeeper, Ronwen Williams. He's done that twice to deny Jimenez.
And this is so difficult for a goalkeeper, because if Jimenez does redirect it, you've got to be ready to dive to your right. But you've also got
brilliant work from the long. He does. He's blocked. He's come back out and laid off again. Quiñones off the post. This time that close to 2-0. And he has been the big thorn in South Africa's side in this first half. Julian Quiñones. Well defended by Mexico. A long-range effort from Bokazi. Can hit them. At best part of 40 yards.
Mexico have an outlet, and he's really good at holding the ball and getting out of pressure.
Piece of play again here. Well, Alvarado had come inside, yeah.
Quiñones again. It's just been so good, and you needed a little bit of composure. There are a number of things you could have done there. Drag it to your left, open your foot. Like that.
And that is half-time. one goal and other chances too, in truth, for South Africa. But the star of the half was Julian Quinones with the goal. Mexico leading South Africa by a goal to nil at half-time. Mexico have only lost 1 of 11 World Cup games when they've led at half-time. That was back in 1978 against Tunisia. Nearly caught out there. Fidalgo here. He's got an opportunity. He gets it right. Lira wanted that, and he was in space if that had been pulled back to him. Oh, and then a howitzer from Gutierrez.
What are South Africa doing? You're a minute into the half, and boy, did they get lucky. Multiple chances here for Mexico.
66 with the game against Tottenham Hotspur. Quinones has done well again here. He's seen the goalkeeper off his line and tried his luck. That's how big his confidence is at the moment.
Oh, he is loving it right now. Danced through a few South African players. Ambitious, yes, but...
Don't forget the United States start their campaign tomorrow against Paraguay. They'll give you more details about that a little bit later on. They have and Gutierrez is broken in behind. Then is there a red card? It might be, you know, it will be. Denial of a goal-scoring opportunity, and South Africa's problems grow.
And the only question here is going to be if he was onside or not. On first glance, it was very tight. But it looks like Sithole is going to be shown the door.
It will be looked at, of course.
It can be done, of course, but it's much more difficult than at sea level.
It's very close in, isn't it? Jimenez right into the wall. Back to Gutierrez, and then Gallardo's effort is sliced into more than Z. Yeah.
We say Z in America. Good job by South Africa, by the way. Keep their wall tight.
Andy, always. And there is Modiba. Again, the handling from that did make you kind of wonder for a moment.
We'd like to hear from Peter Schmeichel on this.
They can do what they like. So here is a change. Midfield player Mbata to come on. Chavez, I mentioned to you. And also Gilberto Mora. This is what the crowd wanted to see. The 17-year-old who is the youngest player at this World Cup. This was able to freshen up a good deal for this World Cup because he wasn't in the Fulham team that often on the run into this team. Have been together since about May the 6th, I understand. A very long camp indeed.
Yeah, obviously it's difficult for
any pushing, shoving ahead of these set pieces. It's flicked on by Reyes and well defended that time by Ocon. Lira seems to have taken over that role. Jimenez does well. Here's Quinones again. Alvarado's crossing. That's the goal he was looking for. It's Raul Jimenez, and it's 2-0. A World Cup goal at last.
Well, Ian, the crowd wanted a little inspiration. Starts with Raul Jimenez. Through that man, Quinones again. Jimenez follows his run into the box. Easy header for him. And you can see what it means to him. Tears all around. Could not be happier for him. 2-0 Mexico.
These players having a chance to really write themselves into football folklore. Jimenez has got another opportunity, taken out, no penalty, says the referee. He was right on the scene, to be fair, and made an instant decision. Stays down.
Well, this is a tough one. Jimenez does a good job to keep himself onside, and yeah, I don't think you can give a penalty for this. Certainly a lot of contact from Sabisi.
Those to be introduced and evidence Matt Gopa, who did score in the AFCON Championships too late against Cameroon. And then comes Edson Alvarez. the captain, to win his 100th cap. The fans know about this, I think, as well. Give him a big round of applause. Substitutes. Yeah, in local time, so there's plenty of time to celebrate.
South Africa put themselves in a hole early, and nearly at the beginning of the second half made the hole even deeper.
Here's Apollis cutting onto his right foot, got a decent shot away, makes an immediate impact. A lot of people thought he might make the starting lineup. He didn't.
Here, Alvarado down. There you see Alvarado getting run into by Zwane. I think it was the play here against Reyes, and that's why he was down. Or not Reyes, sorry, Alvarado. This could get worse for South Africa.
It is another red card. South Africa reduced to 9 players. A nightmare day for them at the Azteca. Well, you heard Mark Clattenburg's interpretation of what he saw there. Needs a bit of support. Taken out of it by Montez, and that's got to be a card. What are they protesting about, the Mexican players? There's absolutely no case at all.
Although I did see the referee go to his back pocket initially. Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow. That's what they were protesting.
What did you see there, Mark?
Wait, first of all, what it has to be is it has to be a goal-scoring opportunity. And what 3 elements that the referee's looking at is the position of the ball. Does the attacker have control over the ball? Yes, he does.
He knows it better than us.
He knows the exact
He's
rules.
the guy that's ref at the top level. So.
I'm just saying, I played a lot of games, and I've never seen that given as a red card.
I'm not arguing with Mark Clattenburg about refereeing. He knows what he's doing. Mbakazi, he was on the highest quality cross. And here's Apollis for South Africa. The game very stretched now. Mudau thought he was taken out. Referee let that go. Still down. It's a long way back from where South Africa are right now in this World Cup.
We'll find out, Ian, right? You were discussing this earlier. Can 3 points get you through as a third-place team, potentially? Certainly 4 you think would do it, but you never know.
The referee's blown for time. A game of 3 red cards, but crucially 2 goals for Mexico to get them off to a winning start. The first time they've ever won a World Cup opener. Quinones and then Jimenez. 3 points Mexico, none, and a heap of trouble for South Africa.